Solve the quadratic equation. X squared plus 25 equals 8x. In this case, we need to collect all the terms on one side and have 0 on the other side, and that means we should subtract 8x from both sides. The result is x squared minus 8x plus 25 is equal to 0. Now, let's identify that a is equal to 1, the coefficient of the squared term. That b, which is the coefficient of the linear term, is equal to negative 8, and c is the constant, so it's equal to 25. Now we use the quadratic formula, which tells us that x is equal to minus b, so minus a negative 8, plus or minus the quantity square root of b squared, so that's negative 8 squared, minus 4 times a times c. And all of that is divided by 2 times a. So now let's simplify. We have x is equal to minusing a negative, changes it to positive 8. We have plus or minus. Now let's examine the expression under the square root. Negative 8 squared is negative 8 times negative 8 for positive 64. 4 times 1 times 25 is 100. We have 64 minus 100. That's equal to the square root of negative 36. And that's all over 2. Now, dealing with negative 36 underneath the square root. 36 itself is a perfect square. It's 6 times 6. So we can factor out that. In addition, the minus, which is like minus 1, we can factor out as I. So we have x is equal to 8 plus or minus 6i divided by 2. Now, because 2 is a factor of each 8 and 6, we should divide it into each of them. And so our final answer, 8 divided by 2 is 4, plus or minus 6 divided by 2 is 3, so that's 3i. So we have two solutions, 4 plus 3i and 4 minus 3i.